Perhaps the leaders of the world system are insane. Perhaps that's all they are. But if they are mad and they really do believe their own hallucinations, then we may still wish to pay attention to these, to see what form they have taken and will take, because our would-be shepherds have method in their madness and a great deal of power. They may be found in the boardrooms of our corporations, our Pentagon, and the White House. Fabled alchemy had at least 3 goals to accomplish before the total decay of matter. The total breakdown we are witnessing all around us today was fulfilled. These are the creation and destruction of primordial matter, the killing of the divine king, and the bringing of prima materia to prima terra. Secret Societies and Psychological Warfare by Michael A. Hoffman II. I want to welcome you to another edition of the Stench of Truth. I'm not going to talk about politics in this video. A few of my subscribers have asked me to comment about weapons and what one should have. I am not a strong believer in going with a specific brand or whatever, because let's face it, there are a lot of really great guns that you can buy, but a lot of them are really, really, really expensive. And the bottom line comes down to, do you want to buy a name? Now, granted, there are differences in some weapons, and you will find that to a certain extent, the more money you pay will get you better quality. Okay, but there's only so good a gun can be. Okay, so I look at it this way: if you get a revolver, you could spend a tremendous amount of money to buy some of the biggest names in revolvers, but a revolver is still a revolver. It's a pretty solid piece of construction. Okay. Automatic weapons or semi-automatic weapons are a little bit different. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, I would recommend, like as far as handguns go, that you find something that's comfortable for you to use and that's also comfortable for you to buy. Okay, you do not need to spend a fortune to buy a perfectly serviceable gun. Okay. So I'm not going to tout brands, and I'm not going to tell you that one is better than the other, because I go for cheap as long as it's a good, solid piece of work. What I have in the way of a revolver is 38 Special 357 Magnum, okay, revolver, 6-shot obviously. This is by Eastern American Arms, okay. They are still in business. I think they only make like 2 weapons. I bought this many years ago. This is actually the first weapon I ever bought for home defense. And for home defense, a 38 Special 357 Magnum pistol is excellent. It's an excellent gun because when you use jacketed hollow points, this will put down pretty much anybody who would come into your house. A robber comes in, or you have a break-in, or whatever happens. This is a very good choice of gun in caliber and in handling. And you don't have to use the 357 Magnum round. You can choose a lower powder of 38 Special ammo, okay, and still get the job done, and you won't have as much kick. Now, once you get used to shooting something like this, shooting a 357 Magnum, okay, with a higher powder count, it will be no trouble for you at all. And it's not anything that anybody couldn't handle, even really small woman. But again, just for better accuracy, it's good to use .38 special ammo. And of course, you can find, like, for target shooting, you can find you know, full metal jacket or just bulk ammo with lead, which is fine. But these jacketed hollow point rounds that I have in here right now, these are what I keep by my bed. Okay, and this is what I'll put in the gun, you know, if I need to use it for defense at home. And you can see that this gun is very, very basic. It doesn't have any bells or whistles. It just has a regular polymer stock here, and it's just a very basic revolver. Again, Eastern American Arms. It's actually made in the United States, which is pretty cool. So this is a very serviceable gun. I shoot with it regularly. I'm a good shot with it, and you can get to be a good shot really quick. Just put a little bit of time, a little bit of effort into it, and you're not going to have a problem. So again, you know, it fits my hand really well. I can handle it very nicely. You don't need anything bigger than this. You know, a lot of people like 45s or even 44 Magnum. You know, if you want to go that route, that's fine. You know, but really, if you get into some of the higher caliber pistols, you really need to be prepared for the amount of kick you're going to get out of it. Okay, if I shoot hot loads with 357, you know, I'm going to get quite a little jolt from this. You know, but it's very serviceable, and having that dual caliber use with 38 Special and 357 Magnum ammo is really good. So you don't need to buy anything fancy. You do not need to buy something that costs you $1,000. Okay, this is a perfectly serviceable gun. Again, the company is based in the United States. I think I said before it was made in the USA, but it's not made in the USA. This is made in Germany, but the company is based in Florida. At least it used to be. I'm not sure where it's at right now. But Eastern American Arms, perfectly serviceable gun. When I bought it, it was only $200. I don't know what they're selling for now, but I imagine it's a bit more than that. But again, totally basic, really good, 38 Special, 357 Magnum, excellent gun for home defense. Do not ever get a gun that you can't handle. And do not ever have a gun lying around that you do not shoot and become totally familiar with. The action, the way it moves, everything. Loading, unloading, cleaning, all of it. Okay? Perfectly serviceable gun. Don't need to get anything expensive. Okay? Now,